we're not happy with Central Hudson. So what do we do now about Central Hudson?
There's a different paradigm for the grid that's beginning to emerge. We no longer need these big, huge, centralized power plants that cost us billions and billions and billions of dollars. You can now start thinking about the grid more like the internet. So you've got all these different sources of power all over. So we need distributed generation is what it's called. And you put it close to where it is. Now, in northern Westchester, it's called INWIAC. Don't ask me what it stands for. That's their acronym. But they're getting together. Their communities, and it's a plural, communities are coming together. They're going to be able to sell some of the electricity and the potential for electricity back to the grid. And you have to have at least be able to generate at least 1 megawatt of electricity to play in that field. So all of these local things add up, and they all make a difference. I'm just in the process right now of having solar put on our roof. And I highly recommend it. It's not costing me any money so far, and they claim it won't. The company will make money on the extra that we don't use by selling it back to the grid. So the more generation like that we have, if you really want to look at it, what we really need to do is to cut down demand and shave off the peak, and solar on our rooftops can really help that. And don't ever let anybody tell you that we need gas as a transition fuel. The only people that talk about that are people that are kind of fuzzy in their thinking. Let me tell you, the gas companies don't talk about direct gas as a transition fuel. They talk about it as being permanent. It's a fossil fuel and has the same problems.
Well, that makes me feel better if I can just add that. I got involved with Meridian, and I signed up with Michelle, and Michelle was like, oh, I don't know, is this bad? Where's this money going? And, and I question every day, does this company have the integrity that it's saying it does? And just like you signed up, there are ways that you can sign up now for solar power without laying out money. So that's a really cool thing. So I appreciate that I'm not doing the wrong thing.
Everything you do makes the grid a little bit greener.
You know what's amazing though? They talk about having a solar economy, solar grids and so forth, and all the companies are saying, well, you need to rebuild the infrastructure. You have to have a whole new power grid and so forth, and that's expensive. Okay. Meanwhile, right now, of all the natural gases that's being mined and extracted, they're putting in a whole grid, a whole power grid of natural gas pipelines all through this whole country. And they're saying right now, well, we can't do that for electricity because, well, solar energy is not going to give us a lot of profits. Natural gas will give us a lot of profits. And they're going through all these things. They're going through all this. Example of this, like, they are talking about a memo that was leaked saying the fact that Capital Oil that wants to hydrofrack in New York State, they're going to take all that gas and send it to China. Because China has said they will give them $15 a gallon as opposed to us at $5, and plus it will be free shipping. So what they're doing right now, they're building an LNG plant, liquid natural gas plant in Staten Island. And the pipelines are going right there from New York State, assuming that we're going to have fracking here.
Big business, huge.
About Fukushima, I'm really concerned about this now, and I understand living in the Hudson Valley that Indian Point's a very important subject.